Hey, this is Tegan, one of the hosts of Beauties and Headcanons. Thanks for listening to the following broadcast here on Public House Media.
Confidence is a superpower. Once you start to believe yourself, magic starts happening. Hello, welcome to Choose Your Ride. I'm so grateful that you've decided to push play today and that you're listening in from wherever, whether you're here on the Facebook page, whether you're here in the podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in and listening. Today, I'm so excited to talk about this because it's definitely one of the things, confidence in general, is the thing that makes all of the rest of the life work. Okay, confidence is a superpower, and once you start to believe in yourself, magical things start to happen. Confidence can be described as a belief in yourself that once you have that ability to meet you have that confidence, like you're able to meet life's challenges and you're able to find success, you're able to just convey that belief to other people. And being confident requires you to have an awareness of your strengths, your gifts, and your weaknesses. And so today I want to give you like 10 strategies, 10 little tips or rules, you could say, as to kind of how confident people live so that you can live that way too. So the first rule that confident people live by is that they know themselves and accept who they are. They've maybe taken Enneagram tests, maybe they've done the Strength Finders, maybe they've just done some self-reflection and really tune into how they are their authentic self, what they love doing, what they find so much joy in, where they can really get into flow in the work that they're doing. And they know who they are and they accept who they are. They're not trying to be somebody else. They're not trying to fit into somebody else's box. They've figured out life. It always feels like, man, they're just so lucky. But really, it's just that they've figured out what they're good at, what their strengths are, and they're leaning into those strengths. They're applying who God made them to be into what they are doing here on this earth and living out their purpose. The second one is they believe in themselves and have faith in their own abilities. So not only have they figured out who they are, but they believe that they have the capability, they have the confidence, they have the comfortability of doing what God's made them to be. So they own their strengths. They know what they're good at. They've figured out how to take what God's given them as gifts of their life and use them into the work that they're doing on a daily basis. Or they found an outlet where maybe their current job isn't necessarily aligned to their goals and their purpose, but they have a side thing that they do, or they have volunteer work that they do, or they're involved something that gives them life. The third one is they don't let negative self-talk enter their mind. And this one is probably the most influential one, I was going to say, out of all of them I'm going to share with you, is that it's really hard sometimes to keep the negative voices out, but you're going to have the conversation with yourself the most out of life, right? The voice in your head. I was just telling my son this the other day and he was like, I don't talk to myself. And I'm like, every time a thought goes through your head, you're talking to yourself. Every single time you think a negative thought or you put yourself down or there's something else going on in your world, you compare yourself to somebody, those are negative thoughts that are in your mind. And that's the negative self-talk. So positive people, confident people limit that or eliminate that in their mind. They are so confident in who they are and whose they are that they are showing up in a world that they don't worry about the negative self-talk. They only focus on the good. The fourth one is that they challenge themselves and push themselves to grow. So not only have they identified their strengths and identified their weaknesses, but they're leaning into the strengths and they're challenging themselves to get better in some sort of way. John Maxwell, amazing mentor and leader in my life, through books and podcasts and all those things. You don't have to know your mentors personally, but John Maxwell always shares in his leadership books that you're going to get a lot farther in your life if you grow in your strengths than if you try to grow in your weaknesses. So if you're at like a weakness is like at 20% and you work really, really hard at it, you might make it up to 30% or maybe even 50% if you're lucky, but you're still only at 50%. So if you were to take instead a strength that you have that you're at like maybe 70% at or 80%, and then you're able to strengthen that gets all the way up to 90 or even 100%. And that's where you really find that joy and that growth where you knowing yourself, you accept yourself, and you go for it in life. So challenge yourself to push and to get better and grow in the areas that you need. Number 5, they take control of their life. They have a positive outlook and they are in charge of their attitude. 1000%. They are in charge of their attitude. They understand, confident people understand that when they choose positive thoughts, when they decide that they're going to choose again and live life on the positive side of life, they know and understand that every situation that comes at them, they have control of their response. And that's how they're choosing to be positive. They're choosing to look at the situation not from a woe is me or a that will just never work for me, but instead they're looking at it as a challenge. I see this as an opportunity, and it's a really good thing. The sixth one is they're comfortable in their own skin. This kind of goes back to, we're kind of, relaying this here a little bit, but when you think about like they're comfortable in their own skin, they know who they are. They know what kinds of blessings they've had. They know who God's made them to be. They know their strengths. They know their weaknesses. The next one is they are grateful for their life's blessings. An attitude of gratitude is so very important. And they understand what's the blessings for them, and they are grateful for those every single day. I don't get out of bed in the morning without first thanking God for the blessings of my life, that I have a warm bed to sleep on, that I have a great husband that lays next to me, that I have children that are alive and well and healthy, that I have a great home that I live in, that I have family and friends, and that you can go broad like that, or you can narrow it down to the nitty gritty and be super grateful for podcasts that I listen to, or super grateful for the little things like my kids smiling, or the fact that they're jumping on a trampoline right now outside. It's just a matter of being grateful for the blessings that you have in your life and focusing on the good, and that's what you'll see more of. Number 8, they don't fear life's challenges and obstacles. If fear and faith cannot live in the same place. So anytime that you try to fear something, or you worry about something, or you think, oh, that might not work, that is fear getting in, and that's pushing out the faith that's in your heart and your mind. So don't let fear stop you from doing anything. Don't let fear create doubt and negativity in your life. Let the challenges happen, feel the feels, move through them faster, and get to the other side of the positive things on the other side. Now, there's going to be lots of swaying back and forth. I just did a podcast recently called The Pendulum, and Life is a Pendulum. And I want you to go back and listen to that one, because we're not guaranteed a great life all the time. And confident people have bad days too. But what I'm really saying here is that confident people don't let the fear of life, the negative side of the pendulum, stop them from moving forward in life. The number 9 is they don't seek outside validation. They are looking internal. They're looking above. They're looking to who God made them to be, and they're doing things for themselves and the value that it's bringing to them, that it also then goes out and blesses other people. They're not doing things so that they get praise and affirmations from other people, because that would be comparing ourselves and putting our power into other people. So they look for validation on the inside. Are they doing things that are going to strengthen who they are? And are they working to strengthen their relationship with the God who made them? And the last one is they surround themselves with people who believe in them. I don't know about you, but I really love connecting to other women who are empowering, who are pushing me to be better, who are encouraging me to live as my authentic self, and to just send positive vibes and cheer each other on whenever it's possible. I have an amazing team that is exactly like that. And I would love to encourage you to join in with us as well. We surround each other with positivity. We practice self-care. We work on our nutrition. We work on our fitness. But most important, we work on our confidence, and we work on living a best life through personal development, through scripture, through healthy living, through supporting each other. So if you're interested in anything like that, awesome. Shoot me a message at kjpmeyer@gmail.com and shoot me a message. Let's talk about that. You can also check out my website, choosetoriseup.com, or just, if you're on the Facebook page, leave a message and I'll get back to you soon, and we'll talk about what it might look for you. But overall, even if that's not something that you're interested in, I hope that these 10 strategies, these 10 rules of confident living help you show up more confidently in life, that you learn who you are, that you maybe take the Enneagram test. It's free online. You can do the spiritual gifts test. You can do the Strength Finders test through Gallup. There's lots of ways, lots of personality exams that you can do to kind of figure yourself out, and then just really reflect on who you are and what you love. And then the more authentic you live into that, and the more you believe that God made you into exactly the person that He wants you to be for an exact purpose, and that you are the only one that can live that out, and you let fear go, and you really believe that you're capable of doing things, you're going to create such an amazing life to live, and one that is just going to be confidently lived out. And I'm so excited for that. We need more confident people in this world. We need more positive people in this world who are spreading joy, spreading positivity, spreading hope, and letting other people know that they can live that way too. There's an abundance of confidence in this world. There's an abundance of joy. Why don't you take care of you and get yourself some of that in this world? All right, guys, thanks for joining me. I would love for you to share this on your social media. Tell other people about Choose to Rise by just simply sharing this video or hitting the copy the link button and sending it off to other people. I'd really appreciate that. It helps more people find Choose to Rise and it helps grow the audience. Thanks so much, guys, and I'll see you back here again next time. Bye.